I went to pick one of the goods that came in. A trailer load of potatoes was spoiled. My God, the farmer, the person that was crying, was sitting down crying. Do you understand? It was, head was watching fire. Let me use that word. I was like, what's done? What can we do? As he has a way to preserve in his own locality. That's why I'm talking about this particular project. We're talking on the community level, on the state level, and on the federal level. I'm talking about sustainability, talking about pensioners. Everybody is in this project if it's done in the right way. So imagine that guy.
So can we begin to do this in the right? Because I'm interested in how the government create jobs with you mentioned 5 million through waste management. How do we go about that?
Let me a breakdown. This breakdown is, but when you do the calculation, let's assume now a youth is looking for a job and he went back to his because there's nothing he can do. There's land there. He now died. There is Ray pig dog that we did, one of the training we did. He now knows how to dug a pit and start generating manure. Imagine, go all it will cost you to, what I'm talking about is a polybag for dustbin. Go to this. After peeling yam, do it. Put it in this lid, I'll come and clean it. Are you getting what I'm After eating banana, the dots, give it to me. The guy comes and is pouring it inside that dot. Your cow poop, whatever, the cow, whatever, just give it to me. He's inside that dog. I tell you, in the 3 months, that guy will have 3 streams of income. One, he can be mixing all that with sand, create organic manure. Farmers around that area don't need fertilizer anymore. And let's say that the person is packaging it in such a way that he's selling 200 naira. And 50 people are buying it because, when he collects those things, they be asking him what are you going to do. Why he's using it to market his agro business. Some believe it's just farming is just for the poor.
Yeah,
let's break it down. 200 times 50 is how much? That's 10,000.
Okay.
Imagine that it's only people that bought 200 from him in a day. How much is that? If you calculate it just 20 days, let's do this. How much is that, sir? How many? That is, if you calculate it very well, it's 200,000. Yeah. How many people? 200,000 after his suit and all. It will come to a state that in the next 6 months, that guy you are seeing will have that he can pay 50,000 in the village there, and the person will be so happy. Then let's say the shift that he started doing maggots. Let me also concentrate in that as of creating a bigger container for. He's still using. I don't know if he gets him husband waste.
Yes.
You see what he's using, and he makes 5 naira bag. So if instead of a farmer to look at Liza,
they would rather go to him.
They would rather him because one is cheaper.
And from what you're let's even zero it down to where we have a lot of communities, like in Gwagwalada, in Kuje, in Abuja, in Buhari, in Kubwa, where a lot of people,
a lot of communities,
and a lot of communities around. And you most times when that's to rain, you see a lot of people doing something. Yeah. They plant beans, they plant and all of that. They have yam. So always you would hear that issue around fertilizer. Government has not given us fertilizer. FCDA has not given us fertilizer. So are you saying some of the alternative can work better and also
to work better, and it will create for whoever that is, because if somebody is helping you to throw your waste, it's a good one. Nobody will say no. I don't know if you're getting me. Nobody will say no. So imagine that every now and then, and maybe every 1 week, somebody now, because when you start, that's why in one of the programs that are coming up, we also do financial literacy, because people fail because they don't know what to do. I don't know if you're getting me. They neglect what is around them. Let's go that of 500. Okay. It has a back of 500. In 20 days, he's making 500,000. 2 days. How many people earn 500,000? It might look difficult, but ask yourself. There is something we call an image to get to what you want in life. If you are looking for that, our company that is producing organic manure for farmers in Nigeria, put it at you as just put Nigerian map. Say my company, just give it any name. This will be a focal point. This will be your focus point. You stop looking at the dirt around it. This is just part of it. I'm just trying. Why I'm taking it down is some things the streets, sir. And this place to do business is in Nigeria. Do you know the opportunity they say choose Nigeria, staying abroad? I'll choose Nigeria. Do you know why? If I'm going abroad, it's to steal deals and come.
Mm-hmm.
This is where things are happening. On a serious note, we have population, we have this climate change, climate weather. There's nothing like natural disaster here. Although flood came, I'll also come to that. But we can get it right. If everybody starts seeing any complaint delay and you don't have a solution, can't. Because when you look at any problem you have, I know one of my mentors, Chioma Lafe, because I'm also a behavioral mental health trainer, okay? We teach people so many things. He said, there's what called silent spoken words. Before you start things like that, look inward. What is the solution I'm trying? If I were in the shoes of the person I'm getting to, what is the solution I person should bring to the table? It's an opportunity for you to make, actually.
One would just also look at the viewpoint of how people view farming and how people view doing farm work. To say, I'm a young person, why do I need to? I graduated now. I went to school. Why come and dirty my hands and put this and start to talk about waste management in this? With this your breakdown, I'm beginning to know how interesting it is to people to jump in. You are not doing agriculture, farming per se, but producing what can help.
You're just choosing a vein. Which is what people don't need. You're converting it to wealth. That's what I'm telling you, that this project is massive.
Because I'm not looking at it from the of some farmers who are in need of this and they have their so they can actually do this thing in their and supply their farm not needed for what they have.
Yes.
But farmers will also tell you that there are challenges. There are challenges when it comes to storage. Because I
am coming to that. I told you this is 5 phase. This is just I'm just pushing it. In terms of story, we're coming to that. But for this one, this part waste that this person speaking, the person can also start selling.
But one way, why do you need to sell that? So to who?
To any farmer that sees where to get maggot, will jump into it. Actually, do you know why? If you want to make your fish, want to sell it, you want it to gain a lot of weight, you need that. Got to make it is 100%. You feed it with only maggot for a while.
Is it healthy for the fish?
It's healthy. It's very healthy. In fact, if in general breakdown of the resources and nutrients in maggot, 40 to 6%.
Oh wow.
Fat 10 to 25%. 2 to 3%. Phosphorus 2%, magnesium 0.5%, and potassium 0.51%. And you know the thing is, I don't know how it, but we are not being real most of the time. We are looking at we tend to compare ourselves to others. We tend to be the Dangotes without knowing what's behind Dangotes. We want to our president. We don't know the story behind him being successful. We want to be Mike, but we don't know the story behind. He worked hard. How some of them, you have to be resilient. You have to tell yourself, I don't see failures. See myself as Thomas Edison, that if I fail, I'm learning a different way to do things. Okay, so for that maggot, if we break it down for you, poultry farmers can use it. 100% feed their fish with 100%.
So people who even have those fish farms, their houses, those fish ponds. I'm rearing fish. They can also use.
Yes, and remember this particular person is getting all those resources for.
By collecting people's
that they don't need. By the next 5 years, if you see how big that will become. But we tend to, especially the young one, we don't look at our little beginning. We want to ride a big GP, drive big cars. Tell me that if you don't have a roof, you can't maintain that. You have to now start irrelevant things to the level.
Yeah, but because we cannot be talking all those things now.
That's why you can employ people. If you are paying one in the village 500,000, my God, everybody you key in to employ them. Am I lying?
You are not, actually, because in the village, they look at also the economy of the village to say, okay, if paying someone this amount to do X, Y, Z, it should be more profitable for the person.
So, in this particular person, if a scenario, now have two sources of income without using spending money. Understand? So let's go. I just want you to play the scenario. I know it's reading in your head now as I'm talking. Some people are saying, wow, yes. So this is just number one. Let's go to the real thing. What can we do to stop wastage in Nigeria?
Yeah.
Have you ever occurred? Why is it that there is no yam? Oh yeah. There's a particular, everybody comes to the market, or one will just come from nowhere, buy everything, and leave these farmers nothing. I think that be affected me emotionally. Actually, is a passionate, like a burden to me. Sometimes in the night, thank God I married a man, because I wake up, I research. I'm asking myself, what can I do so that people like that will not be married off? So that people, because when we get it through community, Nigeria will have
community thing, and we're very communal as a people. We're very communal in our living, in our involvement, and all of that.
Yes.
But back to the question on how do we manage waste in Nigeria? Let
me give you an instance. Let me a yam, for instance, because many Abuja they farm yam.
Yes.
What if in each community, the even the community, basically they can on their own get what they call it, a machine with the help of government or individual. You know, remember I told that it to generate a lot of jobs. Then they're creating this a machine that can dry yam to turn it to cassava, to yam flour. And that people are trained on how to get it. And a lot of people are trained to collect, this is the species to plant, this is one not to plant. And you are not bothered whether your yam now, because it's a perishable item, or now or later. You know that, let me go to that. And we partner with raw material.
Let's change it to a product that can outlive the lifespan of what it usually.
Yes. And also to also generate more income farmers. If you market to buy yam and you want to an already prepared yam flour, which one is more expensive? I don't know if you get the economy of the farmers will start changing.
Right. You can be part of the conversation. Call us up on 0700 941 Our WhatsApp is 00399137. You can join us on YouTube live right now at Info Abuja. And we're talking about waste management and also how we can transform as a people. Let's take this call. Hello, good morning to you. Nasheka.
Passionate agriculturist. The lady with a lot of passion. Farmers cannot live alone. They need other things apart from farming. And they are not in high cost of living. Some farmers, majority of farmers now have to contest high cost of living, high cost of transportation. A lot of farmers are about distance farms due to high cost of living and trade-off kidnapping. So a lot of things. And with the prostate rate of most of our community, that's access poverty. I don't disagree with the lady, but Allah is okay.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Abubakar. Let's see if we can accommodate one more before we go on a break. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, Effizy, good morning to you.
Yes, good morning.
And your special and awesome. My name is Cashflow.
You're welcome, Cashflow. Let's talk.
Yeah, I'm reaching you from 2000 here in the look. Effizy, honestly, I wish I had a listening government. You understand? We need to start from there because everything around the government, whether you agree with me or not, US today is because of there are special kind of human beings from one planet, if you understand me. It's because of, first of all, the government need to understand the importance of that. Great woman that is talking, I wish many Nigerians can be into like her. Honestly, this can be good. I'm a Yes, as far as I'm concerned, and I see Nigeria, but the situation is making me to look at Effizy. I study math and I'm somewhat ICT compliant. Do you know, even on the sensor, whatever, look, there are use that can solve this job. What listening to us? That is it. So he's making a lot of sense.
Can enter into action.
Cash flow, who engaging them? And I must tell you, they are listening. They are listening and working. Cash flow, I'm afraid we might have to let's go for a quick break. Stay with us, we'll be back.
Since I signed up with Boston,
I keep my sunnies.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
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 This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
What Cash flow was talking about, and you're also looking at it from the point start creating solution.
For me, if we are learned from running an NGO for a while, it's not that it's easy. Who says it's easy? No, but there's easy way out in anything you're doing. Okay, but let's start from where we are. Do you know that if the 2 days will go into agrotech, if he goes into agrotech, being a person, he will sit in his house make money, because something like no matter how you hate your neighbor any food and you don't have any, you must go to the person and buy.
You must eat now. No, don't eat now. Say you're angry.
So it's something that even your enemy recognizes is the best selling product in the world. Do you understand? So you can actually start the act. Okay, help farmers. This is time. Imagine you in a community, okay, getting all these farmers, getting them registered, getting them advertise what they are selling. You are sitting in your house. This person will call you. This is so. So you say, okay, madam, come and bring this one. At least most of them have touch phone, right?
Yes.
You are already making your commission, for Christ's sake. I always be that if you wait for a perfect condition,
you won't do anything.
You will not get anything done.
But Ambassador, how do we make, as a people, as a government? Let's start with our home, which is Abuja. Yeah. Let's leave the other states out of this one. Let's say Abuja. How can we make agriculture attract to young people in Abuja? Because I mean, there are a lot of young people in the FCT, and of course they're looking for jobs. You see people who walk in to say, "Oh, is there a job?" And people even got into the point of saying, "Any job, any job."
Therefore, I want to work on their mentality. Carrying a suitcase and wearing a suit doesn't mean you're comfortable. I don't know if you get it. There are some people that are created jobs. There are some people that are created work. If you're created to create jobs for others, everywhere you work, you will not be comfortable. So many things will be going on in your head. I can be here. 5 ideas on what to do about this waste. It's yesterday night I came up with this. Yesterday night. I was like, what if we do it this? What if we do it that way? If you can all say, yes, it's difficult, but let me start. Let me stop looking at the changes. What are the solutions? What can I do to spice up something in my locality? Find out what is in your locality. The technical guy I'm talking about. Go, in fact, give yourself 30 minutes stroll. Go all those people that are selling food and ask them, how do you sell? How is your market like? If I get people to buy from you, what is my commission? You've started a job for yourself. And believe you me, you'll be sell. Because it's food item. There are some people that are very busy to market. Why don't you shop for them? Money, no, they talk, they come. Are they lie?
No.
Money now, money. Abi? I have to use brokering to get to a level. Money is money. It doesn't matter where it comes to. So long you do something right. And you have focus. You have your vision board. You have pictorial something telling you.
This is where I'm heading to.
That is why I don't give up. In fact, I have the gifts of good. Why? People that have outlived their potential and their value in your life. If you don't move, nature will push them away from you. Don't say, this person have left me. What can I do? It's time your brain works better. Your mind will tell you, can't you do this way? Do it that way. Let me come now to the main waste we are talking about. If each community can be trained on how to convert what they are doing. I don't know if you've seen, woman here will see the new dried tomatoes. One of the companies brought. Okay? And tomatoes keep wasting in Jos and Farah. In fact, there was a time they told one basket of tomatoes was 500 naira. I almost shed tears because that farmer ain't nothing. In fact, the basket is 500
on its own, not even the tomatoes.
Inside. So if the communities can come together, if Nigerians are listening and support us, this project, I tell you, it's just that there are some things I see on the air. If we can breathe them little by little, by little, community by community. It also generates income for government also.
Let's go, because they will pay revenue, they will pay tax.
Not only that, if it's a way to sustain a project, make someone and the project will
will not die.
And the project will not die. That's the only thing we need to get it. If you get it right in Nigeria, we still have an issue of lack of continuity.
Because that's a huge
that is the problem. Because when a project starts, in the next dispensation, you don't know whether it continue or not. But if people in communities are involved, communities will please.
We can't allow this thing fail. It's our project.
So let's start making government projects our own.
Right. Let's go to the phone line 0100 951 000. WhatsApp is 003930137. You can call us via WhatsApp or drop a message. And here on YouTube, Wazid Channel says, very great ideas, guys. And he sends a hug with thumbs up. Thank you. We appreciate you. Let's go. Let's see what's going on WhatsApp. Nobody here. Let's go to the phone line. Hello, good morning to you.
Yes, Effizy, thank you very much for picking my call. This is cash flow. Right.
All right.
Now, yes, before you do your advert, look, Effizy, I want to say something very important. Look, future of every country lies in the hands of the youth. Don't forget this. And you understand, if they don't country, they understand it. Look, when you allow that room for youth to express themselves and bring their ideas to life, look, that country can never move back. US and
I agree with you.
Honestly, they have a research institute for, all these things you see up. You might not know that all these things are brains behind all these things might be used, but they don't tell you. There are many things they keep here to themselves because they will not tell you that. You understand? So, NFTV, look, where I work, I'm a publicity, my boss, he admitted something to me, like how the economic grow. I was shocked that, jobs will be created from just one business like thriving. Because, for example, he's using a product, and because that person is buying from you, he's spending money to get on it. Like what we use in packaged products, we go to the market to buy it, and we are buying it constantly. That person I'm buying from is selling, and he's now buying from another, the person who is putting it, and the transporter and we can get shit done. Oh, excuse my language. We can get this thing done. But honestly, it's sad. It's sad.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cash, speaking passionately there. drop a language that was not radio worthy. But it's okay. Let's move on to WhatsApp here. I says, good morning. Please, can you link me up with Ambassador? Okay. And I would see if I can help you do that. CJ from Gaiki say, please help me to pass this message to... Okay. This is not for us. This should come at the 11 o'clock hour, so we can take it properly. But if you send it now, it might just get missing, and I won't be able to take it. All right, call us up 07951 0000. WhatsApp is 0039930 Let's go on to check on Facebook. Is anybody saying anything via our Facebook page right now? If we're live on Facebook, you can drop your message via Facebook just to check on our people on Facebook to say what's going on. Are you part of our conversation here, or you drop us a message on X at Nigeria Info ABJ, okay? And King Clement on Facebook says, not one, but I need help, please. Can you call me? And okay, are you saying the ambassador should call you? And Simon says, I need your WhatsApp number. Which of the WhatsApp? Please, I need your WhatsApp number. Okay, that's for info. Let's see. Can I quickly drop it here? So I'm going to send. I'm going to leave you a chat so everyone can see that number. Okay, that WhatsApp number, people. So you can use that number. All right. Okay.
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
There's another thing that some of the trainings you are going on, as in, there's another thing that people. Do you know that from waste you can produce biogas? Do you know that from waste you can produce what do you call it? Animal feed.
Interesting. Let's take this. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Rebecca from Otakwa. Greet the resource person ambassador. In fact, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. In fact, this is a great exposition. Let me put it that way. If you can take advantage of this collectively, we will not depend on, if the governor, especially the governor, if this good gesture can be extended to the states, because believe me, one of the greatest problem we have, they are the states. Most of the income earners, they are situated in the states. They live in the state, even in this federal capital. So if the state government can take advantage of this, they are given in every mood to come to the center, which former Deputy Senate President called feeding bottle federalism, is what we are practicing. We want to diversify every APC, oil, petroleum practice, our destiny. And again, the government can also help by what we call the tax holiday. Remember when we set up our company, really, we had some issues. There was 3 years of tax-free, those infant industries, give them and support them. Because the situation we have, especially in Abuja here, is that when you try to look for a job, you can't find a job. You say, let me set up something. And right. This that can help me.
Thank you,
understand? Sir. You set it, and the government will come, local will come and seize it and all that. So it is a problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We appreciate you. We take one more, then we'll allow our guest wrap up and call it a day. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. We can hear you. Your name and where you are calling from.
Yeah. My name is Chioma.
You're welcome.
Yeah. All those things now is there, but get some people they destroy. That is the problem. When the country, where some country come go to their country and they waste and done because of their income. Everything people get river, they get land, they get village, then they get people they destroy. If you go farm, because of the food, not even security. And cause all this wahala every day. That people need refinery, that people need agricultural silicon, that people need Kenya, people need many companies that everything is funny. I pray everybody will work.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Let's leave it at that, and let's quickly take any of these messages I see here. And Good morning. I'm listening to the young and vibrant in the studio from the start of the program. It's highly informative, educative, and impactful. I must confess, of agro-tech or business in Nigeria. Nigeria is a blessed nation.
It's a blessed nation. It's the best in the world, actually.
During my NYC, I did a fish farming in my backyard. A little to research. I learned in making my feeds with pig dongs with a spoon of water, cover, decays. It will provide and you can feed fishes. I will love you guys to create a platform where youth come together to share ideas. Just a suggestion, Effizy. We have great minds and great youth out there who are very innovative. I'm Abdul Salam Awal thank you, Abdul Salam, for sending that message in. And my God, time is not our friend. Good morning, Effizy, and our interesting guest. It is our youth minister. Is our youth minister listening? All the advisors of the Mr. President on this and that, are they listening? Very fantastic idea and practice. But these youth have learned to dig. Is it easy to obtain? Dear Ambassador, if you were to serve today, can you go to Yobe? Can you go to your state? Where does the security come into all of this? Please don't look at this as looking at the problem, but we have to ensure enable the environment to provide government needs. Come in serious terms and think tank with resources, persons like this to help. Nezi sends that in via WhatsApp. I'm afraid this is where we have to leave the conversation this morning. We have an appearance for 10:45. But I must really thank you, Ambassador. But what are you leaving with us?
What I'm leaving with, I want you to, everybody at home, to listen to this. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the UN, that Nigeria generates 100 million tons of agricultural waste per year. So anytime you want to think that it's not possible, think that can generate money through waste. It supports and listening ears that everybody's asking for, including us in Farmers Home Foundation. I founded that foundation not because I wanted to. In fact, we started working before we founded it. We saw, I saw where farmers, they say they are capturing, they have to capture in agricultural food and job plan. And this project, if not some factors, supposed to be that anything government is giving to farmer, it will come directly to their debt. It will come directly to their account.
Ambassador, I think I will need to pull you back for us to do this program again because the time is not our friend. Well, I must really thank you, Ambassador, for coming today.
Thank you
so much for sharing some of these very laudable ideas with us. And of course, from even the WhatsApp, I'm seeing a lot of messages and a lot of people are saying, no, this is an idea that we need to move forward. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Don't go anywhere. Stay with me. I'll be right back. And when I come back, I'll come back Green Dove to have a conversation. That will lead to top of the hour. Stay with us. It's Nigeria Info, your Let's Talk station. I'll be back.
This is Nigeria Info.